Hey everybody, my name is Patty and welcome to my YouTube channel, Patty B Gardening. Today I have a couple of projects that I want to get done. I have a couple of new raised beds that I'm in the process of filling, and I want to start some seeds in one of them today. But first, I want to harvest these tomatoes that are ready. Look at there, red on the vine, just waiting for me to pick them. First things first, tomatoes. This year's the most fun that I've ever had growing tomatoes. I mean, like, as the summer has gone on, they're getting a little bit smaller, but still, today's August the 24th, I think, 24th or 25th, I'm not exactly sure. But look, ripe tomatoes, you just can't beat that. It's a nice size. Here's a good cucumber. And then there are, I don't know, probably about 5 or 6 more that I'll be able to pick tomorrow. Maybe more than that. Hey, what I have here is a brand new raised bed that I purchased from Amazon. Actually, I have 2 of them. They're just alike. They are 3 feet wide by 6 feet long by 1 foot deep. And this one I have been working on getting it filled. And what I actually did was put about, I don't know, 2 or 3 bags of mulch in the bottom. And then I added topsoil and it's called black cow compost. The black gold stuff is supposed to be really good. So that's what I have put in this raised bed. And I plan to put carrots all in this bed. But in order to do that, I think that I need to make this soil a little loftier. So I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I finally landed on this one video, and this man had an extremely good carrot crop, and I'm gonna do mine exactly like he did his. Now today is August the 25th, I think, and I assume that it'll take about 4 months for these carrots to grow. So that's August to September, October. It'll be about Christmas time. I should be able to get some carrots about Christmas time. And even if we do get like a really hard freeze between now and then, which we probably won't. I'm in Mississippi zone 8A, and we don't usually have really like severely cold winters. But if we do, the carrots should be able to take it. And I should be able to come out here and just like pull carrots whenever I need them in the winter. Wouldn't that be awesome? Anyway, here's to hoping and dreaming. I don't know, this may end up like the epic potato harvest that my sister Susanna had. I sure hope not, because I'm looking forward to eating some really good garden grown carrots. So let's get this party started. Hey, in my haste of getting my carrots planted, watching the videos back, I realized that I didn't hit record. So I'm just going to tell you what I did. I got my raised beds filled. I put mulch, topsoil, compost, and I think I used some back toe potting soil also. Got all that in there, and then I watched the video from the carrot guy who has really good carrot crops. Anyway, he said that he always used this perlite. This is a substance that just helps to create good aeration in your soil, because in raised beds your soil can get heavy and kind of compact. So I put that perlite, this bag was full, and that's all I had left. So I sprinkled that all on the top, and I dug it into the soil. So hopefully it'll have some good aeration, and the roots, the carrots are root crops, so the roots will be able to go down there and grow unimpeded, if that's a word. And I also used bone meal. This middle number is the phosphorus, and phosphorus promotes healthy root growth. Carrots, again, are roots. So that's what you want to grow really well. And has a little bit of nitrogen in it, so that'll help with the top part of the carrots to grow well. So I put that all over the top of the bed and dug that in. So hopefully I've covered my bases with that. Then I made little furrows in the soil just with my hand, and I seeded the carrots in there. But no doubt I'm gonna have to thin the carrots. I'm sure I overseeded because these carrots are tiny, tiny little carrots. But what I used was, hey Rebel, was Danvers carrots. They just look like regular, average carrots that they looked good. So I'll insert the rest of the video now and end it. Happy carrot growing. Okay, I have my bed all prepared, and I have made little rows just using my hand. I made rows in the bed, and I put little plant markers at the beginning of each row, so I'll know where a row is. And I had to break my glasses out because these little carrot seeds are tiny. And it's really, really hard to space them. So I will, I'm sure, overseed them, and I'll have to thin them out. But I can't even show you how tiny these seeds are. Like, well, shoot, I dropped it. Anyway, the seeds are tiny. So I'm just going to sprinkle them in these rows, and then try to space them out as best I can. But I know that I'll have to come back and thin them after they germinate and start growing a little bit. Because if you keep them too thick, they won't make good sized carrots. So I hear. I tried to grow carrots before. I just had a pack from Walmart of those little, they were like the multicolored kind. And then just some regular carrots. And they grew, but I was just so excited about them until I wouldn't let them grow to maturity. I pulled them all up and ate them when they were only about as big as my pinky. So I'm hoping that I can stay out of these until it's time for them to be pulled. Now, one thing about carrots is that you have to keep the seeds, of course, moist, so they'll germinate. And it takes carrots maybe up to 14 to 20 days to germinate. And keeping them moist that long is the deal. So I'm going to, some people will put like water them in well and then put a board on top of them to kind of keep the moisture in and keep the soil from losing water and evaporation and just the seeds from drying out. So I don't have a board, but I have some cardboard, and I'm just going to wet the cardboard down and put it on top of this soil until I'll check them every day, you know, twice a day. And when I see them begin to germinate, then I will take the cardboard off. That's the plan, Stan. I also put cardboard and just brown paper on top of the soil after I seeded the carrots, because you can't have your seeds drying out. And that's one thing with carrots, it takes them so long to germinate, like up to maybe 20, 21 days. And you can't lose your moisture during that time, or you'll lose your germ. So you have to keep this soil moist. So that's what the cardboard and the paper is doing. It's helping keep the soil from losing the moisture to evaporation. And so I'm going to put some more water on it this morning. And I'll come back again this evening and probably do the same thing. But I'll be sure to check on it often. That is it for carrot planting 2024. It's done. Got them in the ground. I have them covered with some cardboard and some paper that's watered down really well to help the seeds stay moist so they'll germinate. I'll have to come out here and check on them every day and make sure they have enough water on them and make sure that they haven't sprouted. And when they begin to sprout, I'll take this cardboard and paper off. But this video is part of a YouTube challenge. It's for new YouTube content creators to aim to put one video out every day for 7 days, so we can get better at filming, editing, uploading content. And I must say that today's challenge has taken me a long time. It was not quick and it was not easy, but that was my fault. I kind of piddled around and didn't stay on task, and I'm going to do better about that though. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all have planted carrots in the fall and grown them on through the winter and how it worked for you. Give me some tips and tricks, because this is my first go around with it. All right. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.